Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of your Daily Dose. We are back on some Dynasty Origin Pioneer action for the Celebrate Festival. It is surely coming to a close. However, I decided that out of all of the things to build, I would say the Companion is probably one of the better options in terms of like longevity. Um, I know the strategists that kind of are applicable for a while, but they do get replaced because they seem to have a little bit of a higher frequency. But because we are moving into the Fabled era, I was looking at all of the options. Now, for those that are new or visiting, welcome to the channel. We don't necessarily play this game as much, but every now and then it's nice to pop back in and do some upgrades in the account, maybe do some gameplay. I will be continuing the Story of Time series this weekend. To all those that are wondering, I will get all of those guides out. But you can basically buy this hero for it's around 50 US dollars, pretty much. And I'll show you which way I went. But essentially speaking, these ones are all available as well. Now, of course, they do have the Fabled gear. To be noteworthy, the Fabled gear is using the Heavens damage type, which is the same as the Fabled one. So be aware of that one. It seems to be like the new damage type for moving forward. Very interesting. Pretty much the same as the arcane weapons. There are some additional features though, some upgrades. I wouldn't necessarily be buying that out just yet, but it would give you the advantage early on if you're a Megalodon. However, there are the Fabled Heroes, which I think a lot of players would probably go for over most of the other items here, trying to build those ones and get them awakened. Now, of course, there is the weapon. Absolutely worth the investment if you've already got a few hundred shards of them. If you're like, oh, should I buy the weapon or should I buy the hero or should I buy the strategist? Honestly, out of all of them, the hero is going to take you a little bit further. It's just natural. A fabled hero is going to take you further. It is going to be expensive, like we all know, to awaken them. However, they are probably much the future. Okay, so it's going to be a woo future. There's going to be some Shu in there. There's going to be some wave for the CC, and of course, last but not least, there's going to be some warlord later on. It does kind of balance out, but the meta has shifted. In my opinion, though, I think in terms of the value for money, this companion is going to be cream of the crop. So I'm going to go ahead and purchase her today. Now, there are a couple of ways about doing it for those that don't know. If you buy all of these 3 packs, you will not have enough. You will be about 15 short. So just be aware of that. You will need to spend a little bit of money here for the best value, in my opinion. These ones far exceed the God's Blessing. Now, God's Blessing packs are trash. Don't spend the additional 22, which you're going to have to, which is $14.99 American. Don't buy that. You need to go over to your events and you need to go into your monthly and you need to buy the deluxe fund. So I just need to make sure that I have the chest out of my bag. Always go through GT Arcade. Use the PayPal option if you are querying any of the transactions. You will always be able to get protected by the merchant and be able to get that money back if you dispute anything. Always go through them. Make sure you use the GT Arcade and get the vouchers. Vouchers are very important because they're going to give you additional vouchers that you can use for other events. Unfortunately, you can't use the lower vouchers for this event. You can't use the dollar ones, which is kind of sucky. But you do want to buy this one as the last option. You just want to grab this one, this one, and this one. It's already day 3, so you can grab all of those. Now, there is a total recharge event. And these are going to be for the companion which you are going to be building. These are specific for Hoya Young. I can butcher that name all day long, but basically you get her mythic and her epic versions. If you do spend quite a lot, you'll be able to get some of her fabled shards as well. Now, in saying that, get rid of the... let's actually have a look to see if this is available. I'm pretty sure someone's going to fight it. Yeah, someone's already fighting it. How strong are they? Way too strong for me. Yeah, we're not going to go there. But you will be able to get some of those additionally if you are building this hero. I do think it is a nice compliment because it can be very expensive when you think about it from in long term of like, well, how many can I get? like you still are buying 100 shards, which is again 50 USD, so about 80 Australian, 80-ish Australian. You are buying the character, okay? That's the truth of the matter. So anything additional that the game wants to give you, then that I think is not a bad thing, particularly if it's for companions, because it can be a pain in the backside trying to get all of their additional gear and stuff like that. However, we're going to go ahead and build that. We're going to do I think we already bought the Chinese knot one. We actually hit the jackpot last time, so when we're doing the pools, which is kind of cool. We actually got the selection chest. So overall, I'd say we made a little bit more back than we spent on this event. But enough chit chat. We're gonna go into the companion now. We're gonna go and build her, and then of course we're gonna equip her, and then there we go. The scholar that builds puppets that wants to kill everyone. Her role, though, is very interesting. So, we did get a significant power boost. I guess we can go ahead and equip her to the rotation. So, where is she? Remember to always go through all the indexes and everything like that. Um, Companions, so equip, deploy. There we go. So she's a support hero slash companion. I know it's weird because they're technically heroes. I don't know. I don't necessarily think that she needs to go slot one at this stage. We'll check out some of her skills and abilities. But the only thing that I'm thinking is it's better probably to have like a slot one to break down some of the hero shields. This one's probably going to repair some of those shields. But let's have a look and see what her talents are. So info. Physical wow, it gives her. I was about to say maybe gives her measurements. That's a bit sus. But yeah, she has some interesting abilities there. Let's read what she does. That's her story. That's her CV, which is you can get the voices. Her physical attributes, charm. Okay, aptitude NNR. Don't even know what that is. To be honest, I think they can get upgraded. Wisdom's so Sentinel Maze damage is these are the buff talents as you progress throughout the tree. Rank up talents. These are her class skills, and of course her unlockables. She gives block and pierce, which is interesting. So this is her skill. So Heaven Companion damage to 3 random enemies. So again, that's the Heaven damage type. 2,200% and heal 4 random allies. Fabled heroes are prioritized but for 30% of max HP. 30% of max HP is a huge heal. That's a huge heal. Grant all healed heroes arcane or below. Artificer for the entire battle. Artifice? Interesting. I'm assuming this is going to present certain damage types for the entire battle. Grant all healed Fabled heroes mechanical artifice for the entire battle. 2 different types of artifice here. So the basic artifice for all us peasants out there. Before taking damage, remove all stat debuffs and damage restriction effects, arcane or below. Expires after taking effect once. Okay. Interesting. Mechanical artifice gains 35% heaven damage reduction for 2 rounds. So yeah, okay. So yep, must build hero. Going into the Fabled era, definitely want to be building this companion 110%. Juices for 2 rounds when HP is below 24%, recover 24% max HP and move up to 1 heaven stat debuff. Saving grace right there. So if you're fortunate enough to get the opponent's Fabled hero down to basically a quarter of their health, it's going to shoot right back up to half health and they're going to have one of those debuffs removed. And of course, the 2-star and plus and plus and plus effects go up. I'd imagine, 40% HP healed. So that's pretty cool. 60% reduction to Heaven's damage type for Fabled heroes for Mechanical Artifice. That's pretty strong. That is pretty strong. Her passive ability reduces the companion's damage, arcane and below allied heroes reduced by 50%. Reduce all enemy heroes' heaven damage increased by 10%. Okay, so she basically is debilitating. So she's giving all us peasants a damage reduction buff. Reduce the companion damage, arcane or below allied heroes received. So I guess that means that the companions that are attacking the heroes are going to be reduced by 50% of their damage intake. Reduce all enemy heroes' heaven damage increase. So she's mitigating the amount of damage increase that heaven heroes can get. And heaven heroes are basically, you're going to get the heaven damage from Fabled Heroes, Strategists, and Weapons, which is again the new passive type. Cultivation. At the start of battle, reduce enemy heroes arcane or below. Heal and shield effect by 20%. Plus 20% per round. Per round. When allied hero dies, gain 1 point of companion energy up to 3 times per battle. So she's basically going to be like putting out some mitigating. I'm going to use the word. She's going to be mitigating a lot of stuff for the new Fabled heroes. She's probably going to be messing up the Arcane era type heroes as well. And certainly, yeah, I like this. I like this. It was a good investment choice. I think she is a must build. I know eventually these ones do go by the wayside, but I don't see her leaving the pack until a little bit later on in terms of the Fabled era. Now, of course, we are going to go ahead and build a couple of her thingy things. I wonder if any of her new intimacy stuff comes out. Maybe not. What's this thing? Ah, there you go. Had no idea. Now, I have to find where it is. So, what is it? What was it called? Was it a specific chest or was it a mythic chest? What's this stuff? I don't know what this stuff is either. I will just open it up anyway. I'm trying to find it. I might have to go back to the. Instead of like scrolling around like a noob, I'll just go back to the rebate. Where is it? Where are you? Total recharge. Okay, so it's this selection chest. Okay, so it looked like a weapon selection chest. And interesting item. Oh, it's just a random chest, was it? But these are shards, so we should be okay. So it looks like a little fan, and it looks like a totem. All right. So many things in the bag. It doesn't even say new, which is bizarre. It should say new, right? So I'm looking for the totem. All right. So there's you go. Oh, you need 50 of them. That's a bit of a jip then. You need 50 of them to get the keepsake. Oh, well, I'm just going to have to hold off on that one. What about the totem then? Where's the totem? That'd be annoying. Not going to lie. So what do we get here? And you need 50 of these ones. So what was the point of all that then? That's bizarre. Hmm. That's annoying. I thought, yeah, oh yeah, great. The game's gonna give us some free stuff. No, not right. Not quite. Okay, can I actually? Did I get any? No, I got no shards out of those 100 plus things that we did. Is there any other way for me to build it? Maybe. I doubt it. I highly doubt it. Well, it is what it is. Let's go in though and see if we can actually level them up a little bit. Maybe we can. Where are you? Do you have anything that I can build? No. How about if we go on a trip? Can I go on a trip with you? Let's see if we can get. Oh, look, randomly, I don't care if they can give me something. I'll take it. Um, let's go into the wilderness. I want to see if there's. Her story changes. Okay. I think her story changes. It does. That's cool. I was like, I was half expecting them all just to give the stupid generic ones, but there you go. I wonder if we get anything significant when they're overlooking the vast valleys. So hers is this one, so treasured bow. All right. Well, at least there's some. I'll say this. At least there are some things that we can look forward to. Wow, an old ox appears. Hey, don't stay away from her. She likes to make mechanical oxes. She's gonna use you. I'm telling you. She's gonna use you for research. How to build. We'll just say that. I don't want to use that. I don't want to condone butchering an ox on screen. But behind the scenes, absolutely. So And there we go. I called it. This is kind of cool. This is kind of cool. I don't know. Maybe people just discard all this stuff, but I do actually like reading it. Returns to the laboratory. Okay, so there's some random things. We didn't get any mythic ones. That's okay. We'll have to come back and grab some of those ones anyway. Kind of activate some of this stuff. Just I don't think I have enough of this, do I? No. So we can only activate the base level. But that's okay. Was there any other rewards or anything like that that I can find? No. Can I get you up a little bit? I'm probably just going to save some of this material to see if I can build some of her stuff randomly. But overall, not a bad investment. Now, there was a couple of other things that I wanted to talk a little bit about. Now, I will say this. This looks like an interesting premise. I don't know if we automatically get registered, so I'll have a look to see. Okay, so I think it's an auto registration, or maybe the guild leader has to put us in. We ranked 42, which means we do get random rewards. It's so weird. But the one thing that I hate about this game is they need to merge. They need to merge all the servers again. All the ones from S1 all the one through to S20 need to become one, and so on and so forth. And they need to do it every single month. They do until they actually have like a valid statistical data showing that people are active on a server. They need to do it. And that means, yes, we'll have to merge guilds, and some guilds will have to go by the wayside, and all of that stuff. And then they should also increase the guild limits too. These are all suggestions that I feel like they know about, but they're just too lazy. And people complain because they whale out and they go, well, if that happens, then I'm not going to be the top whale. Well, unfortunately, I think it's better to see the game survive than you just be the top whale. That's just my opinion. But either way, this event looks interesting. I don't even know if we have to participate because I'm just looking at it now. And as much as I would like to say we have to participate, Legion War is a limited event that puts legions against each other. There are three phases. Commander or vice commander can sign up. Okay, so someone had to do it. Congratulations. There'll be match events once the opponent or participating member reaches the threshold, will automatically enter the Legion Wars. Legions continue to sign up for the championship start. Yep. They're the qualifiers. So basically, I don't know if we participate, but once they're signed in, that's it. Okay. The top 64 legions in each region during the qualifier will participate in the 2-day champion war. The legions are assigned to 8 groups with 8 legions each. The top legion in each group are war god legions and advance to the next round. The 8 war god legions compete in the second round to become the champion legion. Okay. But we still get free stuff. And this is essentially the breakdown here. I feel like this could be fun on new servers. Again, you're probably going to get walloped by servers that are older and thus have more indexes, have more, everything. You're still probably going to get crapped on, but it could be a little bit more competitive. I don't know. I just feel like the game hasn't really listened to a lot of people for a long time saying that they want to continually merge the servers and do the right thing by that. Let me know about the state of the Asian. This is the Asian server, so let me know about the European and South American servers. I'd be interesting to know about that. The other thing before I wanted to go is I remember I did something. I remember I bought one of these things. So is it the fox, or do we go with the peacock? Summon the holy peafowl, or I'm going to call him the old peacock. After enemy heroes take the third action and the ninth action respectively, when the holy fowl enters battle, it deals beast damage or enemies, restores max HP, shield points, or allies deal shield point, and deal shield point restored 10% damage to all enemies. Right, so basically how much gets restored gets reflected back. Damage will be equally split and heals 20% of max HP for all allies. But it's the third and ninth round. After the first action in every round, hatred is reduced by 10% or 100 and rage by 2. So But that Mark of Light would only come in after the third round, right? It affects all enemies with Mark of Light for 2 rounds and grants Wisdom Mantra. Right. I mean, that's doable. I'll say that. I'm not going to say that I want to build it over the Ninetail, though. Some of the Ninetail Fox at the start of the second round, and when all hero dies, or when allied hero dies. I was going to say all. When allied hero dies for the first time, when the Ninetail Fox enters, deals beast damage to all enemies, restores HP, shield points for all allies, reduces front row enemies, max shields by 20%, and grants so it's like a replacement to Kirin. Interesting. Um, all right, I think we're going to build the fox. I'm sure the peacock is very versatile too, but we're going to go with the fox one. And the other thing that I was going to do as well was build this one. So, oh no, can I build it? I'm short. Damn it, I'm short. I was going to build it. All right, so we'll just go ahead and we'll save that for the next one then. Hopefully that appears in the arms race. So I'll grab the 20 for the next arms race. Yeah, but outside of that, I was just thinking which one was the better investment. We're going to go and build the fox. So if we build him or them or they, 50%. Ooh, look at that. Looks cool visually too. Who do we replace though? Who do we replace? That is the question, isn't it? That is the question. I'm thinking Heaven's Dragon. Thinking Heaven's Dragon gets replaced. We'll do that in another video. Thank you so much for watching. And of course, stick around. We'll be talking about all the other stuff. We're going to be doing the story of time. But let me know in the comment section down below. Do you think that all of this stuff is worth it? I mean, you get the recharge when you return. Do you think that Champions War is fun? Is it actually competitive? Is it fair? Rise of Power is there too. This is like the mini event for those that want to summon some stuff out. But yeah, I am enjoying it. Make sure you are, of course, participating each day. I slack a little bit, but oh yeah, that's the other thing we have to go with the companion over here. There we go. Got some free coins. I love my free coins. And there we can I add a companion? Yeah, there we go. I'll remove you. Can I remove you and deploy you instead? There we go. All right, there's lots of little things that they've added, but I do think there are still some inequalities about it. Also, this thing here, come on, game, give me some free freaking books. Daily missions and auctions. How often you bloody see these things in auctions? Never. Anyway, that's my grab about it. Thanks so much for watching. Join us in the Discord in the link field below. I'll be playing some of the Fate Assembly game. We're going to be summoning up for the Sun God Luffy in that one. So stick around, stay tuned, hit that like, subscribe, notification, help the channel out, and until next time.